What's good, chat? What's going on? And welcome to another stream. It's me, your boy, and I hope you guys are ready to start something new today. We've been playing Spider-Man a lot lately, but right here, right now, we're starting LA Noire, which I have played before. Not on the channel, but I have played before when it first came out. But I'm excited to play it with you guys on the channel, on the stream. And just revisit it for myself as well, because it's been a while and I remember it being a really good game. I mean, it's Rockstar. Rockstar rarely miss. Most of their games absolutely slap, so I'm excited to get back into this one. I hope everybody's doing well. I see James in the chat. You're actually allowed to join us now, now that we're finished with Spider-Man. It's good to have you here. I hope you are doing well. And I hope you are ready. You just kiss Nightbot? Sometimes I feel like kissing Nightbot. Nightbot's the OG. Been here supporting me from the beginning. From day one. What up, James? How you doing? Also, I have a new TV because my old TV basically just broke. So, I have a new TV. Which is exciting. It wasn't exciting when my old TV broke, and like obviously the new TV is expensive, but it's not exciting in that sense. But how am I doing? I'm doing okay. As you can probably still hear, there's a little bit hanging on of that illness that I've had. Mostly it's just a cough now and some sniffles, but That's still not fun. But other than that, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Getting by. Doing my best. I hope you're doing okay.
A city on the verge of greatness.
Out of 10, what would I give Spider-Man 2?
Based not on the man, but on the automobile.
Maybe like a
symbol of freedom and vitality.
Maybe like a 9. It was very good. I wish it was a bit longer. And I think the story in the first game was maybe slightly better to me. But the gameplay and all that, and the graphics and all that stuff in the second game much better. So it's hard.
Dream made possible by victory.
I feel like I need options. I need subtitles. Where are my subtitles? On. There we go. Yeah, like it's really good. It's not perfect. I'd say like, yeah, 8.59 is where I was thinking. As soon as you said those were the two that was the sort of area that came to mind. Lots of good games this year though. So many good games.
A city of opportunists.
It's not my game of the year.
A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet.
Yeah, I really like Spider-Man PS4 too. My game of the year is Baldur's Gate 3.
A city of pioneers.
So good. Hollywoodland. I should forewarn everyone, because this is a gritty detective Rockstar game, there are dead bodies. There are like bodies with like bruising or like cuts and things like that on them, because yeah, it's that kind of game. Just so everyone is aware. Crimes.
A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries.
I did play this on. Actually, I think I actually had the Xbox 360. I never owned a PS3. That's the one PlayStation I haven't owned. The PS3.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective at ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Here we go.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine himself.
It's my siren. Policeman officer.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy,
There's also some
our
dated
shooter,
language.
put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys.
Yes, James.
The dead
Same
guy's
people
a
that made
low
GTA
life.
Red Dead.
I'm not
Bully.
expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag
The
and
facial
return it to
animation's
technical
incredible in this
services.
game.
Hurry it up, Floyd. We got
I'm outta
place.
here.
Obviously, a lot of it was like
Happy
facial
hunting.
captured. Very good.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1. Look at this junk.
take a smarter man than me to connect that.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Shrink says the mind is the final frontier.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering around.
You went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance for your friend's help is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Ooh. Just the beginning of some narrative threats. Okay, so, oh, there's a blood spot over there. What homeboy was trying to tell me about. What about up these stairs then? I mean, he called me over there, so I'm assuming, I think, from what I remember, this is the tutorial, so you're just meant to follow, but I just want to keep an eye out, because I don't know that there might be some more clues hidden around that I'm unaware of.
Nothing significant.
Paintbrush? Cigaretta?
Doesn't look like anything.
I mean, it does look like something. It looks like a cigarette. Tell me I'm wrong. You're really into Crash to Insanity? You've been playing it a lot lately. Ooh, blood.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Gun.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
No promises. Might hurt myself.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Yeah, there's a ladder. I remember correctly.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
I mean, we're figuring stuff out that they're not, so maybe they're the chumps.
How you doing, Cole? Found it yet?
Yes, I have.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. Two rounds fired, and instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Huh. Pretty strange.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Use the notebook to set your next destination. Location. Gun store.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
There.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
How's it been then playing Crash to Insanity again? I have not played that game since when it like sort of first came out.
Hey,
Way back then. It's been a while. It's been a while. My Elias or me Elias? Thank you. Well, me Elias. Thank you for the following. I appreciate you.
Stay on this road.
Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Driving very safely, obviously.
Go straight over.
Okay, man. I like that you can get them to give you directions. I don't know that I remember them giving you directions, but I can't remember if they did it like automatically before.
Take the next left.
I like it though.
Take the next left.
Okay.
Take the next right.
The next right.
Take the next left.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm going where you're telling me to, man. Yeah. I love it so much. The movement was hard to get into until I got used to it, and now I love the movement in the game. Hell yeah! It's been yeah, like I said, it's been a long time since I played it, but it was a game I liked. Very cool.
Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson.
I'm doing well. Just
Model
finishing off the
27,
100% for this game to get the platinum trophy. Nice. Nice. That's some commitment. I don't know that I could do.
Same gun used by General
for this, and I do like a platinum.
You're not
in the last
suggesting
couple of
he's
years,
the owner.
No.
I've been someone who
I'm
chases
not.
platinums
Seems to know a
more
lot about
than I
the
used to.
I ought
but
to. I
The
sold it.
Rockstar games tend to be
You
ones
know
that
this
take a
piece
lot
will
of
stop a
commitment.
rhino.
It's impressive,
These
though.
babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
No, this is about something good, actually.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
27 with pearl grips. That's nickel. 27 pearl grips here.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
You've got the platinum
we
for all
call it in?
Rockstar games apart from
Let's
this
see if he's
one.
at home. Owning the gun
might as
doesn't
well
prove he pulled
get
the
the whole
trigger.
collection.
Okay.
That's
In for
very
a penny,
impressive.
in for a
Because
pound.
Rockstar Games
Either way, Gunga Den.
don't give up a platinum easily. For sure. I've got the platinum for Bully. I think that's the only Rockstar game I have a platinum for. Don't think I've platinumed any of the GTAs. Red Dead 2 I really wanted to, but then, and I was working towards the 100%, but then there was like the collecting every little thing, and I was like, oh god. So I just, in the end I gave up with it. I was like, I've got all the enjoyment I wanted out of the game, like I'm not gonna bother with that. But credit for sticking to it, because that is, yeah, like I said,
that wasn't so hard, was
commitment.
it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
You did the RDR remaster in 60 hours? Nice. I've got the remaster. We haven't played it yet, but we are going to play it. Because I haven't played that since like it first came out, like way back when, the original. I wanted to play it as soon as Red Dead 2 was done, but obviously you couldn't. I have a PlayStation. I do have a PC as well, I suppose, but I didn't, like, I would have loved a remake. That would have been ideal. But, yeah, I'm glad it's finally available to us on PlayStation. And yeah, I've been wanting to play that. I don't know if I'll platinum it, but I'm looking forward to playing it again. And then, Bully wasn't too bad. Bully was quite easy to do, really, for the most part. Yeah, not platinumed any of the other ones, but it is impressive. I recommend doing the original, then Undead Nightmare DLC. Sounds good. I will say, yeah, I have played the original before, but I've never streamed it, but I streamed Red Dead 2. And so some of my audience have seen Red Dead 2, but they might not have ever seen Red Dead
Schroeder
1.
Apartment 2.
And obviously, because 2 is a prequel, Can't Mute wants to share that experience again for people that might not know how the story continues. Bully was so fun. You platinumed it on your mate's account for him. I did enjoy that game very much so. Apartment 2. That one.
What do you guys want? I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him.
We just got Spider-Man 2.
You're not taking me down for this.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, that's my hat.
You ready, tough guy? Huh?
Oh, that was excessive.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Yeah, we got the
Keep an eye on
Spider-Man 2
Ralph.
platinum
Take a look around.
on Wednesday. Because it's very, very good. Very good game. And not a bad plat either, like a fun plat, not too difficult. I think you'll enjoy it, especially if you
This
like
is gonna
those
help us.
those games.
Nope.
Very, very good game. So what kind of games are you into? I guess Rockstar ones, Spider-Man. Just curious, I guess. We play a lot of single-player, story-driven stuff over here, but occasionally play some multiplayer stuff with friends and things like that, and
Not much help.
and we like an indie game. We like a little indie game, you know? One of those ones that's like, you know, maybe a bit smaller, made by a smaller developer, but then comes out of nowhere and really surprises you with how good it is. Okay, just this.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner.
Your first Indie
Leave the
Platinum
book
was
where you
Tone.
found it.
Nice. I recommend Death's Door. Fantastic game.
Officer Phelps.
I did Hollow Knight, which was... That's probably my most proudest platinum, because it's probably the hardest platinum I've ever got. But that was a very fun one. Hades. Hades was a very fun platinum. A great indie game. I recommend all of those if you have not played them already. You're going to do Witcher 3 at some point? That's another one that I would love to do, because it's literally one of my favourite games ever. But the commitment, the slog. It's impressive that you pick those kind of games. They're the ones where I'm like, I love them, but they're just a little bit too much for me to grind out a plat for. So I am impressed when people
fucking
get
sons
those
of bitches,
plats.
get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private.
I'll
Some
risk my
people don't
sanity
seem
for
to
the
want to get
platinum.
on this bus.
That's what it felt like
He
with Hollow
didn't
Knight.
ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC.
I've got Ragnarok's as
The
well.
Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
So why didn't you just say that in the first place, man? So angry, and for what? Armed and dangerous.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identify code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of multiplayer games either. I would agree with that. Like, in the last couple of years, I've been more into getting plats, but I still don't feel like they're necessary. If I enjoy a game and the plat's a bit too much, and I just want to get everything I want to get out of a game. Sometimes that involves going for the platinum, sometimes not. But I'm not a big. I like multiplayer with friends, but I'm not big on like competitive multiplayer stuff. That's just not something I really care about. Bro, your aim is terrible. I'm right here. Where are they? Okay. Oh, okay.
Find some cover!
Yeah. That's what I thought, dude. I was gonna flank him around this way, but... Can I shoot his leg? No. Your first multiplayer platinum was Rainbow Six Siege? Oh, that's quite a good one, though. Like, not really... Like, it's a well-loved game.
Weapons on the ground, now!
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps.
I'm doing it.
We don't know how many are in there.
How do you reload?
Take it slow. Backup will be here soon. LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
I'm offering you a chance.
Stay down.
Immediately blew his head off. Bro, that's not cover. Homie? You do realize that's not cover, right? They're like...
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
There's holes in it, you know?
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph.
You did it.
You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Or Ralph. What happens to Ralph? Because when you get promoted to detective, does he ever... I don't remember. I feel like you don't see him again.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
What?
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
I gotta go on foot.
Why, you...
Look, I've got my torch out just in case.
He's hiding in the alley!
He's hiding in the alley! Not for long.
Bowers! Hold it right there! Stop now or I will shoot!
I think what feels the most dated in this game
Jesus,
is
Doug! Watch your fire!
Don't want to do this, Wendell.
is the audio. You're playing Crash Insanity again? Oh yeah.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me!
Come here, Wendell. Oh, you kicked me.
You gotta be kidding!
You fucking asked for it.
Bro, come on now.
There's no way I'm going back inside.
Yeah, that's what you think.
I've done my time.
You're gonna do
It's
some
over,
more?
Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Ah.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Hello?
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Ooh. Yeah. Beat his asshole.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
He was in the army.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions.
The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Best platinum you've ever done was South Park Stick of Truth. Those South Park games are so good. I loved Stick of Truth, and I loved the Fractured Butthole.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you.
I never platinumed
Gives
either
you
of them,
that
though.
leg up.
I feel like I
Gets you
could have and maybe
recognized
should
as the
have.
shining new star in the squad. The
But
case that you
that was
solved that
before I
shows
was
that you
really
have the
interested in
gumption, the
platinums, but I didn't
gung-ho,
really
the get up and go to make you
bother
stand
with
out
them.
from your average rank and file
They
patrol.
were great games.
This could be the one goal.
They're making, they're doing a new one, but it's not the same style, is it? Which is a bit disappointing.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Yeah, I mean, he looks pretty dead to me.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Broad daylight, crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our
I
job.
don't think you've seen it. Do you know who killed you, sir? That's a negative. The victim has indicated he does not know. The new one, the Snow Day one, South Park one, I'm not that impressed by how it looks, which is a shame. Like, it doesn't look like it's the same style as the other two, which, yeah, it's a bit disappointing. Check his other hand. Got anything in his hand? On his hand? Oh, you just brought the Fractured Butthole because of the Black Friday sales? Hope you enjoy it. Well, what kind of price did you get it for, out of curiosity? Bank of Arcadia. C. Galetta. Address. Pearl earrings.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Okay.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Alright, yes, it's a death. I mean, that is quite shocking. It's fair that they're... Anything else to see? I'm not sure there is. Oh, step over the body.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
Someone's put a gun in a bin.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Okay.
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
Okay. Can do that, but... So, wait, there's nothing
Don't you
else
people have anything better to do?
Step over his body a bunch of times. I didn't know if there was anything else to see on him.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
Okay.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. And if you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Okay. I mean, that's a lot. What up, my Becky, my baby? Welcome to the stream.
Can I help you, sir?
Hope you are doing well.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta.
Uh-huh.
Clovis Galleta.
Galleta. That's on the note we found. Okay. Tell me what you know.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look
I'm
around
doing
the
okay,
shops
my
at lunch.
baby. I'm excited to be
I
playing
was
this
in a
game again.
store
I haven't played it in a
when
long time. It's very
Mr.
good.
Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
If you think the witness is lying and you have proof, choose accuse. To accuse a witness, you will need to present evidence. Press triangle to accuse the witness. What's our evidence there? I can't even remember what she said. Can't lie. She heard shots. Hey, man's got to shoot his shot, you know. She heard back shots. I'm so sorry. So sorry, chat. What up, Dom? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're good.
You're lying, Miss Galleta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Is it the voucher? Like, because it links to her? What did he say? I'm doing okay, mate. I'm doing alright.
Why are you just staring at me like that? I've done nothing wrong.
I don't know if I believe you, lady. Why does her face look so scuffed? Because this game is quite old. This game came out on the 360 and the PS3, but also it was a massive leap forward in facial technology. Like, this isn't this is well, it is animated, but it's like facial capture stuff. This was like a big leap forward in that stuff. So it's like it almost looks good and not good at the same time. Like,
your pearl earrings, Miss Galleta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh God, I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He showed me a lovely watch.
Like daisies!
Mr. Gage bursts in.
Thank you for the
Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here.
it is slightly uncanny
and I hear
valley,
a loud
right,
bang.
Dom?
Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
I think being shot is quite painful. Just saying.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galleta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
If you think the witness is sincere, choose good cop.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galleta. Even minor details can become important later on.
She did it. I don't think she did it.
Well,
she just
there
knows
was one
more
bang,
than she's saying.
and then another, and then 3 very quickly close together. 5.
Okay.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Okay, I found the gun. If you think the witness is lying but you lack proof, choose bad cop. I mean, look at her face. Does that look like an honest face right now? She's looking shifty.
You're making me angry, Miss Galetta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews.
Jeez.
A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Good. You better.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Where are you coming with? Let's go to the guns. Oh, God. Okay.
Next right.
It sounds like they think the jewelry store is where this guy is that did it, but the fact that we can follow up the lead on the gun store makes me want to do that, you know? This is a dead end.
You gonna leave a street light intact on this block?
That's not a street light. A hydrant. That's just a fire hydrant. All these old school cars. Ow! The hell? He swung his car door into me.
Go straight.
Definitely not me driving badly. It's definitely everyone else.
Keep going straight.
On it.
Turn left up ahead.
Okay. Jesus Christ, what was that? Eagleson's gun store. Just doing my due diligence on the gun.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looked like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, that confirms it. It was his gun. And he serviced it before he used it. Boobies. Even though they're not scary. They're great.
Stay on this road. Next left.
You said boobies. That I did. That I did. Meats. It's just a sign that says meats. Mr. Kalu?
Officer,
Can I interest you in a new watch?
You can interest me in a shut the fuck up.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
I'm going. He's trying to get away. Get him, chat.
Kalu, get back here!
One on him from here.
I can't put one on him from here. I'll go get out of the way. Stop running, sir.
Next time, you're mine.
Too late, Kalu!
Oh. I didn't mean to fire. That was an accident. Imagine I just shot him.
Stop or I will shoot!
I already did. Ew, I'm 24. You're so young. You're a baby.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
You question that you're 20? I mean, bro, I'd make those jokes and I'm 28.
The case that makes you and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past.
Ooh.
The case you never...
I thought you was in your 30s. Me?
God's mill may
I mean, it
grind
won't be long,
slowly,
man.
but it
It won't
grinds
be long.
finely, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with
Oh,
the
you
sword
meant
of
Becky,
justice?
jeez.
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young
How
Phelps.
rude.
You've only been with us
You
a short
definitely did
time,
need
and
to
you've
say kidding.
assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation.
Also, it was
Takes a certain animal cunning.
Thanksgiving yesterday for the Americans.
Do you think you might be ready for that?
So
Yes, sir.
happy
think I am.
Thanksgiving.
Good
Post
man.
Thanksgiving.
You need many
Happy
things for a
Friendsgiving.
conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter.
A modicum of violence.
How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Afraid.
Very good.
He's
The
out here trying
evidence
to
is
fight.
overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. What a crazy thing to say.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
Thank you for the
A
hydrate.
lawyer can't help you, Mr.
I feel like I missed
Kalu.
your first one
You
as well.
shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Twitch keeps closing your stream and making the keyboard not work. How cocky he looks. We gotta get him. What's the most recent quote, I wonder? I feel like there was a Spider-Man one. In fact, I think I turned a Spider-Man one. It was a clip as well, and I turned it into a TikTok and short yesterday.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it
That's
had
12
nothing to
refresh.
do with me.
Damn. Careful use of intuition. His murder had nothing to do with you? Well, I don't think that's true because we know you serviced the pistol that was used to kill him. He keeps rotating and cutting off half the stream, then it won't rotate back. Oh. Wait, so it's like rotating by itself?
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Or this. We have this.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
Jesus.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
That was crazy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I doubt that. Possible religious motive. Is that evidence? I can't control him, I've tried. His face. It's got to be possible religious motive, right?
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The pearl earrings.
I'm done with you.
Oh.
Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want my lawyer.
I done goofed, chat.
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
I done goofed it, chat.
You disappoint me, Coldfeld.
I'm so sorry.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
I'm sorry, Father.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Okay.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Yeah, I knew the answer to this.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Yeah, we can.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Who made a statement? He's not allowed to say witnesses who made a statement, is he? I don't know. Maybe at that time you could. I don't know. This is like the 50s. Okay. Well, it wasn't the voucher, so is it possible religious motive? Yeah, we can use intuition.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Got his ass.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Hey. Let's go promotion. Police Academy. Nice. Los Angeles Police Department Police Officers Fitness Report. Sound investigative technique, a service weapon proficiency, peak physical conditioning, keen interrogation instincts. Passed. We'll pretend I didn't fuck up the interrogation the first time. The driver's seat.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
This is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you,
What up,
Phelps.
Burkowski?
You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn.
WGenX.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel? Who's intense? The newly
I don't know
minted
what
detective
gen
here,
are you
Cole
actually?
Phelps. Hi, Phelps.
I'm just
I'll
a
be keeping
millennial.
an eye
I think,
on
like
you.
just
I could spend a little time
like
basking in reflected
the late
glory.
end of millennial.
Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
My new partner.
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best.
I'm Gen Z.
Why are you war heroes always so
Is
modest?
Gen X the one just above
I've
you?
partnered Phelps
Like
with
just
everybody's
before you?
favorite
'Cause if
Pole,
so, that's Becky's Gen.
Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys.
Yeah, don't take that.
Stick with
women's
Bukowski.
rights.
He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with 1 case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
We don't got many now. Let's not get rid of any, literally. I'm pretty sure. You can change like your outfit and stuff. But I don't know how.
You're wasting time. Get out of here.
Sorry.
They really pushed you.
2 seconds, chat. I'm back. You've got a new meet and greet tomorrow? Hell yeah. Who have you got?
Through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
I'm just praying the prince comes through so I can nail this son of a bitch.
It's a Cocker Spaniel called Rosie. Cute.
Dance right now.
Oh. I blocked his door from opening. Like I instead of going out the same one as him, right? Look at you meeting and greeting.
You know this place? Sure. Near the old gasworks and Signo Depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. I grew up...
Where did they just say something occurred? Here. Street crime.
In San Francisco, my father was in shipping.
Yeah, so it's not in options then, his outfit.
Went to college at Stanford, did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant, fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home, did a year on the beat, now I'm here. So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. And let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
Oh yeah, you got us out your...
No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag,
Your,
knife
paperwork.
between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do? I kept the streets of LA safe for the people. Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service. Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job. No one is saying you didn't. I did 6 years as a patrolman. That's the third time you've told me.
The results of your examination show the following. Your blood pressure is normal, your heart is perfect, your
I mean, we
lungs
can't
clear,
give him too
your
much shit
blood
because
count
he
average
still
is in
was in
perfect
this
condition.
role. This,
The doctor must have sent you this by mistake.
Nonsense, Rochester. I feel wonderful. There's no mistake. Read
this detective
All
position
units of
before
459 just
us.
occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
11 King, go ahead, KGPO.
11K, a 459 suspect.
Masked gunman.
Up on the roof, officer. He
My
has a
head's
mask
sweet.
on his face. I caught
No
sight
worries,
when he
dude.
shoved
Get some
past me,
rest.
but be careful. I saw him
Having a
waving a
business
gun.
is so weird. Subdue
Give
the
it up
suspect.
now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
No, I shan't. I mean, why didn't he shoot me when I was coming down like that? I didn't mean to shoot him. I shot him in the leg. He's not dead, right? I shot him in the back by accident. No, but he is dead. Okay. Well. I hope you sleep well, my dude. Cop on every corner. I just murdered him. That was it. I don't know if I was supposed to kill him. It said subdue him. But he was firing a gun at me. I tried to do the thing where you point a gun at them and shout at them to stop, but he didn't let me. And I think that's because he had a gun. So he wasn't exactly going to be intimidated like that.
Here's something the boss must have mislaid. The letter from the doctor who examined him and it isn't open.
See you, little dog. Fuck, you caught me.
But John, without
Having silly little paperwork for my silly little business with my silly little dogs.
John, how can you walk out on me after all we've been to each other? I'm sorry.
It's like that whole thing where you're like, I can't believe I'm an adult because I don't know what I'm doing. It's the same with the dogs. Right? It's like, or your business. Can't believe I own a business.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is our first detective case. Anna.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Isn't that cop meant to shoot the guy on sight? It is the 50s, right? I mean, I guess, yeah. I guess it's...
I'm Officer Hart.
It's not on...
Traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen.
To do that in that
the solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
I would have liked to have just
There's
arrested
blood
him.
all over the interior.
I don't know
Someone's
if there would
copped
have
the
been
full
more to it,
Broderick, but no
just
stiffs
murdered
yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right. We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long.
Oh,
he's the
you were
restless
talking about
type.
the guy who turned in the crime.
Nice day for it.
Sir,
Gotcha.
I'm Detective Phelps.
Not the
Name's
guy,
Nate Wilkie.
the masked gunman.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car.
That's for sure.
Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Okay, I mean, I believe him.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
I feel like he's telling the truth.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
I believe him.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did.
Good night, my dude.
A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the
popping in
parking
to say
lot.
hey and hanging out for a bit.
I know most of the cars are parked here regular.
I appreciate
so
you.
it kind of stood out.
I have
Thank you for
hydrated
your
since you
patience,
redeemed
Mr. Wilkie. If you don't mind waiting a little longer, I'm sure we'll have more questions once we've had a look around.
Well, I could do some more. You're gonna go to Oxford to walk your artist dog? Nice. And you're gonna go to Wales to walk Dom's dog? Where to talk? Oh,
Doc?
Coroner.
Detective Phelps. What have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
One for the file.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
You're gonna go to America to walk Juniper.
Don't think this is anything.
Horror. I'm gonna collect them all like Pokemons.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
So could the blood be pig's blood, not human's blood? I like how this is a traffic case because it's a car, but like... But is it really? Because it could be murder. Walk every dog in the UK. Every dog?
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
That's kind of cute, babe.
"32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?"
Yeah, that sounds like a nice idea, babe. Good way of getting your name out there a bit more as well.
Happier times, I guess.
Okay, so that's Adrian Black and his wife. What do we know about beyond them? What do we know about the other dude who died?
Brand name might give us something to go on.
Insta-heat.
You guys take your time. No freight rolling through here till we're done. And we're still punching the clock.
Hey, Flatfoot, you're looking to get rid of that old crate? I'll give you a nickel for it.
Have a word with the witness. It's not often we get eyeballs in a case like this.
I was gonna have a word with the witness.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
No, but you look a bit suspicious. Pulling some faces.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
So you checked?
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
I think that's your truth-telling face.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Okay.
We're going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
Okay. The coroner still here or no? Doesn't look like.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
To see the wife. So. The Black Resident.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder-to-cry-on stuff.
Just a minute.
There she is.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no!
Good on luck. No worries,
Poor
babe.
Adrian.
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
You can do your
Yes, it does.
paperwork, or you just
We
left
just
because
had
you're
a
gonna
new
go.
water heater installed.
Whereabouts,
I love your
Mrs.
lots.
Black?
And I miss you
Just
very much.
outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to
Whilst
try
we
and stay
drink.
calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Feels a little bit sus.
Let's check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Is this her? I think this is her.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Yeah, they got pictures of themselves in like 2 different rooms.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures.
Yeah.
What gives here? To
my
my
Adrian.
Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Lovesick and lonely without you. Hurry back, my darling Nicole. Wait. Was he playing away? Oh, Adrian.
This must be Adrian's.
Same brand.
Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
Good to know, good to know.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Find a phone. I saw a phone out here. Didn't even ask her if I can use it.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thank you.
Okay. That's somewhere we should investigate.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I
vice.
want to give you something to calm your nerves.
Oh god, not the heroin. Morphine. Whatever. Whatever you're giving him.
I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
He's very creepy. He's very well acted. The vibes he gives off are just
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Maybe. Well, first. Can't go in their garage. Sus. Wait, where's the other door lead then? In here.
Not sure this means much.
Me neither.
Probably nothing.
It's an iron. A potential weapon. Okay. You said outside the kitchen window, right? Okay.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Are we going to put it together? There's absolutely no reason why we need to do this, but... doing the lady a favor. This guy. On this side. There's one piece missing.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Okay, we found everything here to find. Go interrogate her.
I'm all right now, detectives.
That's good. I got some questions. Shaking her head at me. She's like, should we ask about the glasses case? Because I feel like hopefully that shouldn't be too difficult to piece together.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
I mean, you look uncomfortable. Yeah, he didn't just buy a new pair because they're broken and repaired.
That's a lie, Margaret. You know exactly what pair he was wearing because you were there.
What?
You're being flat out ridiculous now. Why don't you show me some proof of where I was supposed to be?
Well, Barbara, I didn't say she was there.
You don't ask, you never find out.
I'm gonna do bad cop.
So you disposed of the new pair after you killed your husband. You made a mistake in leaving the old pair behind.
I never did. How can you be so heartless, throwing around accusations at a time like this?
Wait, so you're telling me she was telling the truth? Because that was not the truth. Vicious ass lady.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
She keeps looking away. Here all night waiting for him to come home.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
That was true.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
I believe it.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Okay, let's ask about the bar.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
On business? Or what about?
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
I don't even know if, like, maybe she doesn't know about the message, you know?
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black?
A straight dope.
Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
Okay, they messed up the glasses case. I guess she was just telling the truth on that, but... Or I needed to actually fully accuse. I don't know. But both of them sounded like you were saying it was her that did it or whatever.
We found a receipt
too much
in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
5 out of 6 correct.
Please do, Detective.
I guess we'll take that.
You know the way. You can drive.
All right. Where to?
Why did I walk the whole way around the car?
You're behind the wheel. You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
That was weird.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Cavanaugh's. 11:39 a.m.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
What now?
Ask the barkeep. He'll know all the regulars.
Going to church doesn't make you a Christian any more than staying in the garage makes you a car.
Staying in the garage doesn't make you a car? Yeah, I collected a record. Didn't even know that was a thing in this game.
Better days.
A turkey salad sandwich was great.
We know that
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Oh, yeah, Frank Morgan's here.
He just refuses to accompany me to work.
I think I knew that he was here, but
The women don't find your hands.
I'm at a loss.
I can't talk to the barkeep now. Whoops.
I'm trying to imagine you as a person.
Any ideas?
I wanted to
All
talk
right.
to the barkeep.
We need to find Frank Morganing.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Very sincere.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Look at his face. Okay, wait, so what did he say? I like that they have the log. You know anything about that? Hell no. Sorry to hear that. Don't know anything about it, but then why was your receipt in there?
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
I mean, it's not really proof, though.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car.
Like, that could have been there, left there for a while.
We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
That's bullshit, and you know it. But I don't think we have any proof.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it! Or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
Oh my
He's
God.
holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
God damn it all, I asked them to hold the mayo.
We arrest him. Because he had a hand in it.
You got Morgan's address? Let's get over to his apartment.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Continue to HGPL calling car 11K. 11 King, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human. Repeat, not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger, KGPL. It's time to reel this guy in, Phelps.
We knew it. Gonna wrap up our first case on the automobile desk.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Apartment number 2.
Apartment 2.
One to 4. This way. Number 2.
Help you, gentlemen? LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
Wait, did he go down or up? I can only assume down. Up? Wait, he went up?
Help you, gentlemen?
LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about
He said
this.
head him off in the car.
I never
so that's
tried
why
to
I was
hurt
like,
anyone.
Oh, he probably went down.
I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
The gun is the last.
There's no point
resort.
running, Adrian.
Let me shoot him.
Mr. Black, get back here right now. It's over, Adrian.
Stop right there, Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder.
Yeah.
Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Should have come clean. Separated.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Hell yeah. Golden boy. Clear a case finding every clue. I only got one question wrong, too. 5-star rating. Adrian Black can look forward to his day in court and a beating from the LA press. Valorous. Yeah, only one question messed up. That was the bloody glasses one. I wonder what I should have said then. Maybe just a good thing? I just agreed that she was, like, believed her? Or maybe I was meant to accuse and use the glasses.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Didn't even wait to see if I had any questions.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Where did it say the... It said something about the, outfits being in a certain menu. But I'm not sure where.
Rimsky, O'Halloran.
Might be the main
Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
Keep going straight.
You hear about Adrian? Prague and Seattle threw him out.
Oh, God.
Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Oh.
Women generally show more compassion.
Next left.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
Jacob's backyard.
Phelps, traffic.
Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Okay. Look around first. Baseball bat?
Don't think this is any use to us.
Why is it here?
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Property of the Dewey Bros. Check the trash. People always hide shit in the trash. Bottles. Oh. I just broke something. This. Matchbook.
I doubt it.
I doubt it. Why? Could be something.
This is a crime scene. All of you move along.
Move along. Registrations.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
I don't know that I have done this case. Like, this might be one of the
Empty.
Yes.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
About the baseball.
No good to me.
That dude was looking at it. That's why I looked at it.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Weird. Hold on. Is there anything else we could look at?
Must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
Weird.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Okay.
Got it. Thanks, man.
We better see what this Jacobs guy has to say. The car was dumped in his backyard, after all.
I mean, it's a lot of people's backyard. It looks like.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
I don't feel like he's lying.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
So how do you know they were obscenities?
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
You're definitely lying. But I don't have proof. I'm gonna say bad cop.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious.
I knew it.
Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
I didn't say I was accusing you of anything, but you lied.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
It's not all that was took.
Why did you take the license plate?
Me? Well, what I do with license plates? You saying I have them? Scratching around in that book won't prove nothing.
It should have been doubt.
You should show me some respect.
Because I don't know that he's got them.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
I believe him.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs.
Yeah,
you can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
Should have been doubt on that other one.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
Well, how about we bring you an umpire's mask? Jacobs dumped the book he was reading in a hurry when we walked up. Curious what he didn't want us to see?
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
So how do we know he was the owner of the vehicle?
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
What was he in on? Is that what we're saying? That dude was in on it? You're off crash now? Fair enough. Got a few, got a little bit of time in.
Phelps,
How long did you play for? About
1247.
an hour? So?
How could I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Messages for me, please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706 was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks for your help.
Okay. Got a lot to do.
Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
Okay.
Can you drive to this one?
Where are we going?
I'm gonna go to the police station.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Well, I mean, they did keep what they stole. I guess they stole the car, though, but they kept some of the pieces.
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
Mouthpiece goes strips off mid-range.
Review room 2.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
I came straight here.
Friend, let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
I mean, you're looking pretty sus. But I don't have any evidence.
Bought a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers or I'll smack you around the teeth.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Tell that to the Argentine taxpayers.
I just realized that dude was reading that book. And we rang and they said about it was like a woman's kid who was like 16 or something. Was this guy like sleeping with dudes and maybe even kids? Is that the vibe we're getting here? And they said that one of the Dewey brothers are obviously this family that owned this place. One of them was in the book. So maybe they did that because it says William Dewey, phone number for William Dewey.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
I mean, he kind of looks sus against it.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
Okay.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
I mean, you look uncomfortable again. But do I have anything to say? I'm gonna use some intuition. That didn't really help.
So a Consul General gets in a public row with a junior car mechanic. You expect me to believe that that's all that happened?
I expect you to draw your own conclusions.
I should have been accused.
And to discontinue this aggressive behavior.
We'll be in touch, Consul General.
Okay. Wasn't ideal. I think I should have accused him and mentioned the book.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
You're behind the wheel.
So where you want to go?
Go to the dealership.
Mr. Valdez moves in some peculiar circles for an international bon vivant.
Ah, English, please. See, this is why nobody invites you out for drinks.
It's just very industrious of him to be so involved in matters of consular transportation.
All right, you're making it worse now. I think what you're trying to say is that lover boy in there is as full of crap as a Christmas goose.
That as well.
Christmas goose. That's how you know it's old school. Have goose at Christmas.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model four-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
I mean, I think you are missing one because I have one, or I found one.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
One left.
One left. That goes here.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Resting Gabriel. A hammer.
Optimistic, Cole.
Ooh.
I don't think so.
No. I don't talk to whoever's under here.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
I was hoping to talk to
This doesn't pertain to the case.
whoever's under
I bet a broad's been driving this auto. The clutch is a mess.
No good. We need diplomatic plates.
Okay. That music says we found it.
Hey, which wiseacre used the half-inch and didn't replace it?
No, not me.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards will steal anything the minute your back is turned.
I mean, he doesn't look like he's lying to me.
So that's it?
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
Oh, that was wrong. Should have doubted.
Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
I mean, I know that's a lie. He said... Valdez testifies to accepting bribes during transactions. His face.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
Well, so you say. He has a phone number for you.
We found your contact details in Valdez's notebook. He had to be calling you for something, Dewey.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal and he bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time.
Still annoyed I messed one up.
Where can we
all
find
of the questions
Delgado?
so far, I've messed one up.
I don't know.
In this
sure as hell isn't
case.
here.
Sure as hell isn't here, huh?
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves your head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling. Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Do we know where we're going?
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
Three-dimensional
What's
movies?
a dimension?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color, and look what we have now. Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our archangel hasn't already flown.
The guy from the papers. Solved that
What the
big
hell
case.
is this guy doing? What's going on?
None of your business, lads.
Where do you see a number 3 marked on that door?
Ooh. I just wanted to look at one of those things that says who lives where. I was gonna say, this is the third room.
Yeah,
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
The broad.
So how far along are you, Anna?
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it gonna be when you go into labor and he's not around?
Wait, the flag.
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide
Souvenirs
for
are a
us.
dumb move.
They are a dumb move.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Maybe. No.
Giving a souvenir of a crime you committed. Very unwise.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
Yeah, he obviously cares for that car. Picture? Huh.
Serving breakfast for 2, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Maybe he is here. Or he just ran.
Incidental.
Incidental.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Lipstick?
Doesn't tell me anything.
Tells you that she wears lipstick. Oh, but I broke their lamp. Awkward. I think there must still be more to find because it hasn't done the music of, yeah, you found everything. Aha.
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
Here's the wheels.
Circumstantial.
And the license plate numbers.
Diplomatic license plates.
There's the hey, you found everything music.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
You're in big trouble.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Okay.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
I mean, that's a lie. Breakfast place.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
You didn't even look at me when you swore it.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
She looks pissed, but I don't necessarily think she's lying.
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him.
Oh.
He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
So the dude wanted to sleep with Gabrielle.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Somehow I doubt. But I don't think I have anything to nail her with.
Then tell us where he is! If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe.
It's a race.
There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line. That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine automobiles. We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
Yeah, we're going.
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
That's me.
You know the way. You can drive.
Where are we going?
I like I said, you know the way to this illegal street race. I don't know if he knows it.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
He did not answer that. Oh, here we go. We're basically going to be
There's the
taking
red
part in
Ford.
this.
That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Oh my god. One crash.
Stay on Delgado. Getting away!
He's not getting
Quick as
away.
we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling the mother. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
I'm trying to forget the others, but they're not forgetting me.
Gonna lose him.
Oh, did he go down? Oh, okay, yeah, we lost him. I didn't see where he turned. I didn't see where he turned, and then it was too. Once you'd missed the turning, it was like it's too late.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado. He's getting away. Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling the mother. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Oh my god, get out the way!
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
I'm doing that. Oh, the others went a different way.
Gonna lose him.
I'm not gonna lose him. I'm on him.
Step on it, Phelps. Take him out.
I thought you might, like, you know, shoot his tires or something, dude. Why am I gonna die? Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done this case. This must be one of the DLC ones. This version of this game that I've got has all the DLC missions. Did you just shoot?
God damn it, Cole. Hold it steady.
You mean hold it steady?
Come on, you're getting creamed by a kid in a red Ford.
Say what? Don't run.
Gabriel
I was gonna say.
Delgado, you're under arrest for Grand Theft Auto. Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricon. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's a man? I should have burned his fucking car.
Well.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Fuck yeah. Four stars. Got 3 questions incorrect in those couple of in those couple of things, but 4 stars will take it. We've got all the clues. We've got $17 worth of vehicle damage. I feel like that was unavoidable.
You have any plans for Weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
Ooh. I mean, the other dude literally just checked his gun and said it was fine. A marriage made in heaven. It's crazy how sometimes you see the crime and other times you don't.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Guy gave his wife a
Cases you have unlocked can be accessed for replay via the cases section of the main menu. Nice. Shame you can't switch outfits in game.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that? Probably. I catch a lot of dudes. Oh look, we're on the traffic desk and there's vice, homicide, and arson. I think homicide is next, then vice. Then arson. And it tells you your partners as well, which is kind of cool. Oh, this is our car. For some reason I assumed that was us. But Stefan's got into this car, so I guess not. Oh look, our outfits, you can change them now. Sword of Justice is the one we just unlocked, I think. Patrol, Golden Boy, the Broderick, the Sharpshooter. Nice. Well, I think, like, Sword of Justice we just unlocked. I feel like I'm going to wear that maybe after our next promotion. I feel like I should wear Golden Boy for this, like, set of, like, cases in this traffic desk because it's the one story-wise. I can't remember if there's outfits you get through the story as well or other outfits we can unlock like the Sword of Justice one. I feel like maybe I'll put that one on for the next set and then get these two for the ones after that. Oh wait, I didn't even realise hit harder and take more punches before going down. They actually have like perks? Shoot straighter with the Grand and the Colt 45. Interesting. Alright, cool. So you can do it from here. You just couldn't do it until this point, I guess. well, I don't think you save yourself in this. I think it will just start at the start of the case, but that is probably where I'm going to wrap up for today, ladies and gents. But very cool to start this game. Obviously, the stream started a little bit later, so we're ending not any earlier, but the stream's slightly shorter. But yeah, we're going to be back with this soon. I don't know about tomorrow, because tomorrow we might be playing Okami, I think. So we'll see about that. But this should be back Monday, if not tomorrow. Or sometime next week, but there'll be a new schedule up on Sunday. And also, there will be a new TikTok and YouTube short going up on Sunday and for Wednesday next week. I've scheduled them. I've missed a few in the last couple of weeks where there's just been a lot of stuff to juggle. But hopefully I'll be getting back on top of that now. So, yeah, I don't have anything else to say except I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for hanging out with me. Have a wonderful rest of your day, morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. I love and appreciate you very, very much, and I hope you know that I do. Please, please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe. I will see you again very, very soon. Peace.